morning everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I've got part 2 of my house tour slash update sort of thing, and we've done a little bit since you last saw the house, so I thought it'd be nice for you to see it again and just see it coming along instead of just completely finished, start and finished, just see the in-between bits as well, and I can update you on everything basically. So we're going to work our way around the house again. I'm going to show you what we've done since the last time I showed you the house, if I can remember properly. But the bedroom is now almost very nearly finished. It will be by the end of today. And the bathroom's had some changes. We've got wardrobes now and just stuff like that. So I'm going to show you around, which is in the kitchen at the moment. As you can see, nothing's changed in here, so I won't show you this room again because it literally looks the exact same as it did last time. So the living room looks different just in the way that we don't have stuff everywhere anymore, because last time you saw it, I think we quite literally had boxes filling the room and it just looked horrible. So this is what it looks like now. We do have another candle for here, but I think my partner took it upstairs last night. So here's this, it's all stocked, and then we've got a few bits and bobs up here, some lovely cards from people. Need to get a photo to go in there. And we've got this table up over here that is a bit of a mess because we got in late last night and just chilled out here for 10 minutes and realised that it was boring. So we went upstairs to go and watch TV in bed and watched a film. But here is the changes to the bathroom. So we've got this lovely new unit now, and all we need to do is just get another bit of splashback and then put our cabinet up, which I've just walked past downstairs. I will show you it. I'm just not right now because I forgot. And then here's the bedroom. So it obviously looks very different to how it did when I first showed you this room. This was just all over the place. Ignore the Valentine's Day cards, but this is a dress I also need to take back, so ignore that. So basically what's happening today is my I can't even get my breath. My partner's grandparents are, well, I think actually just his grandma is coming. I don't think his granddad is coming because they live quite far away, but his grandma knows how to do curtains and stuff like that. And obviously, as you can see, these curtains are far too long for this room. They just don't need to be that long, so she's going to take them up for us. She's just on her way now, so I'm just looking out the window to see if she's here. And then this window is really annoying because it's just one pane, so getting curtains to fit that really well is really difficult. So we had to get the same size as these because they're the smallest width, and then she has changed one pair of them to fit this perfectly. So moving on to actually inside stuff. This chest of drawers now already needs cleaning, which I didn't even realise until I've turned the camera on. That is awful. Is now chock full of makeup, as you can see. It's a bit messy. I actually love this stuff, by the way. If you haven't used this and you need an SPF, I love it. It's so good. It's got a very slight tint to it as well. And it's just lovely. But yeah, so that's my makeup drawer. And then all the overspill makeup of stuff I just didn't have space for in that drawer is in this one, basically. So this is my hair stuff on the side, and then all my palettes and stuff. And then the rest of them, those two are just full of my partner's clothes, and then bottom two are currently empty. So next room. Well, actually, we don't have a next room. I've just realised that the next room is the spare room. We've done absolutely nothing with it, so there's no point showing you that. But I also had my first bath. Oh, and also the toilet seat. We've got a new toilet seat here. That looks way better than the last one did. And we also got a toilet roll holder, which is obviously not very exciting, but there's that as well. So we are getting there. The mirror is now up as well. So, so that's a thing now. And I'll just show you that bathroom cabinet in the box down there. So this is the one we've gone for. It's from B&Q. It's just stainless steel, single door mirror cabinet. Not very big, because obviously, as you can see, our bathroom isn't massive. So that's that. And then his grandma's just pulling up, and I don't actually have anything else to show you within the house. I'm going to be doing bits and bobs for the rest of today and stuff, so I'll probably just keep catching up with you every now and then, make this more into a daily vlog of what I get up to today. Should have started filming yesterday, really, because we had quite a nice day yesterday, because my brother's dog was here. I'll explain more about that another time, because I don't know if I've actually mentioned it on the channel yet, but I'll sit down and talk to you about that at some point later in the video. So yeah, I'm going to leave with you now while she sorts our curtains out, bless her, make her a drink and something to eat if she's hungry, and then I will get back to you in a bit. Also, just very quickly, just ignore how empty our fridge is. Bear in mind, there is 2 of us that lives here, and most of our food is in the cupboard or frozen, so that is why the fridge is looking so dreadful. But I don't know whether I showed you these on my last video. I don't think we'd got them when I did the last video, but we've got these cute can holder things. I absolutely love them because they just make the fridge look so more neat. And then I've also got this, which is our goodies like container sort of thing, which was much fuller at the beginning of the week, I must add. But obviously, as we've both been munching on stuff, it's gone down a lot. We did have some Aeros and more Buenos and basically more of everything that's in here. And the Lion bars went really quick because they're one of my favourite chocolates. I love those. So yeah, this is the fridge. Also, look how beautiful this bottle is that I got from Tesco. It's one of the Smash ones, and it's just such a stunning colour, and it just, yeah, it's the perfect size as well. I think it's 800ml. I might have just made that up, so please don't go off that. But I think it's between 700 and 800 anyway, so it holds a good amount. So I just fill that up here at home, like on the night time, and then take it to my mum and dad's with me to work with. So that's good. I'm just going through the house and just seeing what I need, and then I know to get it obviously when I go shopping. This, I don't know whether I mentioned, but we're getting rid of this. That's why all the spices are stood on the top of it, just because obviously it looks very strange to have spices sat on top of a spice rack, but that's the reason for that. We have used the new air fryer. It is brilliant, definitely recommend it, and also the crock pot as well. We've used that a couple of times since we moved in. But now I really am going to leave you for a minute now, while I just write my shopping list and stuff, and I can go and do that. So it's a couple of days later after I last spoke to you, because I managed to forget that I was vlogging, which was a bit ridiculous considering this video was supposed to be for like 2 days ago, but never mind. I'm just getting ready to go to work now, because obviously, as you may know, I work at my mum and dad's now, and then I remembered that my partner has finally put our living room light up, so I'm just going to show you what that looks like. But this is our light. It's absolutely stunning, and it's so pretty. Let me turn it on. Hold on a second. But this is the light. We got it from B&Q. Let's just wait for my phone to realise that I want you to focus on something. But that's what it looks like. It's absolutely stunning. I'm so happy with it. We finally got Wi-Fi now since the last time I spoke to you. Let me just use my elbow. I've got my hands full. But yeah, we finally got Wi-Fi now. So we can use our TV, thank God. And obviously, like, we haven't got to use our data on our phones and stuff because we're not using the hotspot anymore, which is handy. I'm just about to go to work now. Like I said, I'm going to be playing with my niece for a little bit for an hour before I start, because she's at my mum's this morning because it's Tuesday. And then I need to take back a jumper, and I'm going to get some really lovely pyjamas that I saw in Tesco a couple of days ago. So I will show you those. Sorry, I'm just carrying around with me getting ready to go. I will show you those when I've bought them. And then I've only got 3 clients in today, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a self-care evening before Jordan gets home from work. I've got a couple of hours before he'll get back. So I'm going to really pamper myself, do a hair mask, face mask, all that fun stuff. And then while I'm doing that, I will give you, I'm just going to get my keys. I will give you an update about just life in general and what's happening in my life and stuff like that. So we'll have a little chit chat when I'm doing that. But for now, I need to go. So I will speak to you later. What? What's she doing? She's blowing her nose. Yeah. You're going to get on your horse? Are you getting on there? Yeah, you're going to get on. Ooh. Rock then. Go forwards and backwards. You're clever. Right, hi everyone. I know this is a really awkward angle, but I'm not going to stay here for long. I'm just going to explain what I'm doing. So I finished work a while ago. Went to Tesco because I've got a Twix in my pocket that I forgot to eat earlier, but I had a dress to return to Tesco. How greasy my hair is. Oh, there we go. How greasy my hair is, like definitely hair wash day. So yeah, still wanted my pamper evening, but still want my new pyjamas. And unfortunately, the Tesco that I've just been to wasn't the one that I saw them in, and they don't have them in. So I need to drive to the next one, which is really annoying because it's in Coventry. Basically, it's down the road. It's not that far. I'm just making it dramatic, but yeah, it's not as close as the one that I just went to. So I just picked up the stuff that I need for pancakes tonight, which is pancakes, ice cream for me because I love ice cream and pancakes, and my partner some lemon juice. And then I'm just looking around me, by the way, because there's people around and I look really weird talking to my phone in my car. But yeah, so my plan now is to just nip home, drop off the ice cream so it doesn't melt. I've just paid some cash into the post office because a lot of my clients have paid by cash in the past week. I don't know why. They usually just do PayPal or bank transfer, but never mind. So I've just paid that in, and now I'm just going to go quickly home, drop off the stuff that I've just bought, literally just run in, put it in the freezer, and then I'm going to what's it called, Rico Tesco. Well, it's called Coventry Building Society now technically, but nobody calls it that because we all know it's Rico. But yeah, I'm going there to get these pyjamas hopefully. If not, then never mind, but I'm going to go see if they've got them, and then I can finally get home and just relax. Like, that's the whole point. Like, I want to put a face mask on because my skin is awful at the moment. I need to put a hair mask in because it's hair wash day, as you can see. Look at the state of it. So yeah, we need to do all that fun stuff. Obviously put my new pyjamas on because I'm so excited. I've also just started reading a book that I'm getting really into. I read half an hour this morning and I really can't wait to carry on reading. So that is my plan for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to go to Tesco now. So unfortunately they didn't have any, well, they had actually got the ones that I wanted, but they weren't what I thought basically, so they weren't as nice as I was hoping. So basically I left that, but it is my friend's, one second, it's my friend's mum's birthday next week. It's my brother's as well, and I haven't bought him anything yet, but never mind. So I got her this necklace. It's actually her 50th birthday, so it's like a special one, so I'm gonna get her some really special things. So I got that. Also got her some really cute pyjamas. Oh god, no, you dropped then. Some cute pyjamas as well. Move the tag. How cute are they? And I also got her a candle, because you've got to have something with the word, with the numbers 50 on. So got this, very cute. I think it's just vanilla scented, to be honest. Yeah, vanilla scented candle. So I've got her those 3 things so far. Obviously that's not all I'm going to get, but I'm not sure what else to get yet. Might get some earrings because this necklace is from Next, as you can see, and they have some beautiful earrings that would match really nicely, so I think I might get some earrings, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so I've just left it for now because it is still over a week away. So I've still got a bit of time left. And then other than that, I didn't get myself any new pyjamas because I wasn't keen on any, which is annoying. I'm very fussy with pyjamas. I usually just wear more loungewear. I'm going to have a look online, see if I can find any of the style that I was hoping that the ones that I thought I liked in there were. And then basically I just got cards like my mum's Mother's Day card, my brother's birthday card, my friend's mum's birthday card, and a Mother's Day card from our dogs because my mum is one of those types of mums. So yeah, that's everything I got. I need to tidy my kitchen first. I'm going to do that, else I won't be able to chill out and do my self-care bits. So I'm going to do that, and then we can get started with self-care Tuesday evening. I'm also doing a stew for dinner tonight, as you can see. Just need to give it a quick stir because it's been on a few hours. So yeah, this is what we've got for tonight. I'm so excited because I love a stew. So we've got beef stew for dinner tonight. The veg is cut up really, apart from the potato because they're separate, but the other veg, like carrots and stuff, is cut up really small. Not because I have the patience to cut up that small, but literally just because I bought one of those ready cut up veg bags and just threw that in basically because I had to do it quickly this morning before I went to work. And then I've also got some mash to go with it because you gotta have mash with a stew. Don't have any space in the fridge for it, but we're gonna make space. My mum came for dinner on, what day was it, Sunday, because she'd have been at home on her own because my dad was at work, and our caravan at Skegness is closed, so she couldn't go there. So I just, yeah, well, she doesn't obviously have an issue with being on her own, bless her, but I just thought it'd be nice for her to come around for dinner. So that's what she did. And I was telling you that because the eclairs in the fridge she bought with her, bless her. But anyway, I'm going to make a hot chocolate now, and then we can go upstairs and finally start self-care. So something else that's in the bedroom since I last showed you the room. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the lights off, but this is our bedroom light. There's obviously 3 of them, and they're like little balls. I love them. Then we've also got these cute little bedside table lamps. We've both got one, because you can't really see that one over there, but yeah, we've got one each. And they're really cute. And now, since I last showed you this room as well, oh my gosh, that's bright. The mirror cabinet is now up. Obviously it's not got wallpaper on, it's just reflecting that. But yeah, so everything is up now, apart from this splashback bit that we need to find from somewhere. But yeah, so it's all up for now. So I'm just going to use this mirror here to put my face mask on. So I'm just going to stand you up somewhere so I can chat to you at the same time. So I'm just very quickly just going to shampoo my hair because I like to shampoo it before I put the the hair mask on, because then the hair mask is acting as my conditioner instead of conditioning as well after I've put it on, because I just feel like putting a hair mask on dry hair, I used to do it all the time, but I feel like putting a hair mask on dry hair and then shampooing after sort of reverses the effects of the mask. I don't know if that's right. I have literally no clue about hair, but it just doesn't make any sense in my mind, so I don't know why I did it for so long. But as you can see, my hair really needs washing. It's disgusting. And my skin really needs the face mask as well. So I'm just going to quickly shampoo my hair. I'm just going to flip myself, that's a bit dramatic. I'm going to flip my head over the bath, just wash it with shampoo, and then I can put my hair mask and face mask on, and then I'll just get in the shower after the hair mask has sunk in for a little bit. My partner is due back in about half an hour, and I want a little bit of reading time before he gets back, so I'm going to do that really quick. So this is me at the moment. So for hair mask / conditioner, I'm going to use my actual conditioner and a hair mask mixed together, because this conditioner is really good and it's like a restoring one, rich repair. And then this one is a Colour Radiance one, which I can't say works or not works because I don't really know. The colour that my hair is now, it hasn't been this colour for that long, so I don't really know whether it makes any difference. But for Christmas, my mum bought me these really cute mini pots of the Body Shop masks. I used to have all of the Body Shop masks like in big pots, but to be honest, they just went off like way quicker than I used them, because they last 12 months, but I used to have like one of each of all of them, and there's not a chance that I'm using all of those in 12 months. Like it'd probably take me a year to use one of these like full pots, not obviously the little ones, but like the big ones. So it was just, yeah, it was a complete waste. So she got me the matcha, I think this is the matcha tea one. Yeah, Japanese matcha tea, which is the green lid. The coffee one, I think. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But this matcha tea is pollution clearing. The brown one, which is the coffee one, is intense awakening. And then this is the purifying glow mask, which everyone already knows is the Himalayan charcoal one. I think that's the most popular. But I'm going to use the pollution clearing mask today, because I did the Himalayan charcoal one last time I did a face mask. So I've just got my mirror in front of me and I'm using this spatula sort of thing, because to be honest with you, it's in the bathroom. And my brushes aren't, and I'm far too lazy to go and get them, basically. So yeah, that's why I'm using this, which is stupid really, because this uses way more product than a brush, because spreading it out evenly is much more difficult. So I am going to go over it with my hand in a minute, but these little minis are absolutely perfect, because I really don't do face masks that much, but I'd rather, like, I don't do them as much as I should. I like to say that I do them once a week, but you know, it's one of those things where I'll do it once a week for about a month, and then after that, like, I'll just forget, and then I won't do it for a whole month, and then I'll do it once a week again after that, and it just gets silly. So yeah, I don't tend to really do my whole forehead, because I'm quite lucky. Like, well, I don't consider myself as lucky with my skin at all, but with my forehead skin I am, because that doesn't ever seem to cause me any issues at all. Like, my forehead is fine. It's just my cheek and chin. Well, it's basically just like the whole bottom half of my face that I have problems with. It's very frustrating, but what can you do? Well, I know what I could do. I could look after my skin better, but that's not going to happen. So there you go. It's one of those things, I'm not going to get out of it. Right, now I've got majority of the product on my face. I'm just going to put that down. I'm going to go with my fingers, just get it in places that I can't get it with that spatula. And then I'm going to put my hair mask on, and I'm going to show you what book I'm reading, because it's absolutely brilliant. Like, I'm saying it's brilliant, like, I don't 100% know what's going on yet. Obviously, I've read the back of it and I know what it's about. I'm a few chapters in, so it's like, it's just starting to, like, take hold. Like, I'm understanding what's happening, but not at a point where I know too much yet, or what comes next, or literally anything. This towel's it's creeping off my head. Oh, that's a nice look, isn't it? Wow. It doesn't help that my head was upside down when I had it over the bust, is it? So it's going to be everywhere, and it's all going to go in my face, and it's just going to be a mess. And I've ended up doing my whole head anyway. Anyway, let's just quickly wash my hands. Right, now I'm just going to quickly give my hair a brush through. This is one of those like wet brushes that is like supposedly better for wet hair, but we'll see. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? So I mentioned earlier about having my brother's dog. Obviously you haven't saw it on the channel yet. I know that you've seen, obviously, my mum and dad's 2 dogs, and I know that you all love Willow, which is very cute. But yeah, so Bo is my brother's dog. She is a Sprocker Spaniel. I'm sure you'll see her in a video at some point soon, if I remember to start doing videos like this more often. I mean, to be fair, I asked on my channel ages and ages ago. I did a poll on it ages ago, like probably even over a year ago now, about whether you wanted to see more of my personal life or not, like this sort of video where I'm like based at home talking to you about stuff and showing you things, or whether you just wanted me to keep it strictly nail stuff. So just for the new people that are watching, like in case you're watching this and thinking, where's the nail art? Just letting you know, like I did ask whether this was something that you wanted, and back then the poll was basically like 95% like said yes, like these types of videos and like to get to know me more and stuff. So that's why I'm doing it. The only annoying thing is I don't know whether it's actually like it or not when you're watching it, but on my phone my mouth is very slightly delayed, like my speech coming out of my mouth. So I'm talking basically quicker than you can see me talking, if that makes any sense. I'm just watching my mouth now and it's still doing it. And then when I edit it, obviously I don't edit anything to do with that, but basically when I save it from my editing app, it's even more obvious. So videos like this are probably quite annoying. But you know, it's one of those things. Luckily I don't think I've spoken to you face to face in this video that much because I've been showing you the house and stuff. But yeah, so just let me know if you still want to see videos like this, because if not, obviously I'll stop filming them because it's a complete waste of time for me to film it if you don't want to see it. But yeah, so my hair is towel dried now. I've just split it into 2 and dried it individually, and then just put it in front of me so I can get to it easier. And now I've got the hiccups. Actually, no, I always have hiccups. It's really strange. But there you go. So just gonna sort out my mask now for my hair. So what I do is just put a bit of conditioner in my hand, and then I also get some of the face mask. I don't do that. That is ridiculous. Some of the mask, and I just, without spilling it everywhere. This mask is quite liquidy, so it's quite hard to not make a mess, but I just like to mix it up so I'm getting conditioner and mask in it, and then just go over my hair. Obviously wear something that you don't mind getting covered in hair mask. But I don't know if you noticed this top, I wore it while I was washing my hair, and that was probably a stupid decision because I actually put the shower head down and it spun around and like came back at me, so I'm soaked, but it's fine. So I'm just plastering my hair in that, making sure it's all covered. I'm not going right up to the root because 1, it's not supposed to anyway, I don't think, and 2, I've got tape hair extensions in. I'm just pulling off my hand and getting all that excess hair off me. But yeah, I've got tape hair extensions. I know you can't see me, sorry. So I've got tape hair extensions in, and it's not recommended to put conditioner like onto the tapes. I'm just going to use this brush to brush through my hair now to try to evenly distribute this mask so all my hair is covered. Perfect. And then I'm going to do the other side. Right, so I still didn't explain about my brother's dog because I went off on something else, which is, I've got to say, is a lot like me. But yeah, so my brother is actually going to be moving in with my mum and dad. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, her poor parents got rid of her and now they're getting a brother. I know, we're all thinking it. So he's going to be moving in with them for a little while, just for like a year or so, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit longer. Like obviously we don't know what's going to happen in the next year. He's going to be moving in with them for a little while, just because if you live in the UK, I'm sure you're fully aware how difficult it is to run a house on just one income at the moment. Like it is absolutely ridiculous. And if you're not from the UK, our bills are insane here at the moment, like food, electricity, gas, literally everything is just absolutely extortionate at the moment. So a lot of people are really struggling to live, which is sad truth. I don't really talk about stuff like this on my channel because obviously, one, I'm an nail channel and it's nothing to do with it, and two, it's very controversial. Like, there's always someone out there that's like, oh, poor you, like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone always wants to argue, and there will be someone, but yeah, it's difficult over here at the moment. If you live here, you'll know. If you don't live here, you won't know, and I'm telling you, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But yeah, so he's struggling to run his house on his own now, which is pretty common at the minute. But the only problem is I can't turn the tap because my hand's wet, so I'm gonna have to use the bath tap again. The only problem is he can't afford to run his house, and he's got a dog, which you will meet at some point, especially if you say yes to more of these personalised, like more personal videos. She's a Sprocker Spaniel. She's absolutely lovely. She's crazy, obviously, because she's a Sprocker Spaniel, and that's just how they come. And she's a puppy. She's not even 2 years old yet, so she's still very much crazy, which is just hilarious. But yeah, so we're going to be having her just for the time that my brother is living with my mum and dad, basically, which basically means the last couple of weeks he's going to be moving approximately like 3 or 4 weeks time. So what I wanted to do was, before he moved in with my mum and dad completely and we had his dog permanent, well, not permanently, but like, you know, for a longer period of time, I wanted to make sure that she was comfortable in our house, because obviously she's never been here before, so I didn't want her to just be moved into a house that she'd never been in and be uncomfortable or worried or, you know, just anything like that. So we've been having little doggy sleepovers with her. She's been coming over for a couple of nights a week for the last couple of weeks. First week went really, really well. We were all really surprised at how well it went. She settled straight away and it was absolutely brilliant. And then the second week, which was last week, was just a nightmare. She would not go to sleep. She was crying and crying and crying. But there's a few reasons, I think, that affected that. So we are half aware of why, and hoping that luckily they're not like full-time reasons that we'll be there all the time sort of thing. Like the wind was bad and our gates were banging all night and stuff like that. So just got a text. I'm dropping hair mask everywhere. But yeah, so I'm going to stop this video here because it's going to be really, really long. So that's the explanation about the dog. You will meet her in a future video if you would like to. Obviously, I am literally just going to go and get in bed. Oh, I'm going to show you what book I'm reading, aren't I? So I'm going to go and get in bed for 20 minutes while this sets in to my hair, and I'll show you what book I'm reading. I completely forgot about my hot chocolate, so that's probably cold now, but this is the book that I'm reading. It's obviously very popular because it's got over 1 million copies sold on the side of it, and this was the last one that was for sale in, where did I get it from? Asda. And as you can see, it says £9.99 on the back, and it was in a 2 for £8 deal. So if you can find this book and that deal, definitely get it. It's well worth it. And I'm only like that far in. But Claire McIntosh has said it's gripping, and that actually gripped me basically, because Claire McIntosh is like fantastic. I really, really love her books. They're just incredible. There's one that isn't my cup of tea, and even that was incredible, and it's really not the type of thing I'd usually read. But if you like mystery and murder, crime, like that sort of book, then definitely get this because it's brilliant. But I'm going to go now because I'm just going to chill here. I'm just going to get in bed, not properly obviously because I've got stuff on my hair. I'm just going to sit here, read some of this, probably for about, what time is it now? It's 6:15 now. My partner will be back in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to read this till he comes home, and then I will get in the shower, wash off my face mask, wash off my hair mask, obviously wash my body, and then I'm going to go downstairs. We're going to have some stew, and we're just going to wrap up nice and warm, wear a nice comfy dressing gown, and watch something on TV. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's very different for me. Let me know if it's a style of video that you'd like to see more of or not in the comments. And thank you so much for watching as always. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!